7 justices of the Supreme Court, in a unanimous judgment, has affirmed in a unanimous judgment, allowed the appeal of Ude Jones Udog against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, wherein the Court of Appeal held that a justice of the Court of Appeal can go back to the Federal High Court to conclude a trial. And the Supreme Court just said today that no justice of the Court of Appeal is competent to return to the Federal High Court to conclude any matter. That we don't have a hybrid judge, one as a Federal High Court judge and the other side as a Court of Appeal justice. And the Supreme Court specifically struck down the provisions of Section 396, subsection 7 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, and held that that section is inconsistent with the provisions of the Constitution, that is Section 253 of the 1999 Constitution. What the Supreme Court did today was to affirm its earlier decision, both in 1979 in Obudinya and Okudo, and in 2009 in our line limited. So the court has now given us the hope and assurance that rule of law is applicable in this country. And with this decision, the judgment of the Federal High Court, presided by a justice of the Court of Appeal, has been declared null and void. That's the summary. Convicted them is null and void. And based on this, they are likely going to be released from jail. Thank you. Solomon Akuma, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, my client is one of the beneficiaries of this judgment. And what it means is that there has never been any valid proceedings against them in the criminal trial. Therefore, they are not guilty of any offense, and they have never been tried for any offense. And as such, they are going to be released. That is the implication of this judgment. That is the implication of the judgment. So the procedure followed by the Court of Appeal, giving a fiat, the President of the Court of Appeal giving a fiat to a judge of the Court of Appeal or Justice of the Court of Appeal to go and conclude the matter at the Federal High Court. That procedure was declared a nullity by the Supreme Court today. And with this will caution legislative tyranny. You cannot pitch any statute against the provisions of the Constitution, and that statute will not stand.
The Constitution order
Well, the constitutional order made for retrial at the FCTI court is in order. Because the trial will have to commence de novo if the prosecutor or the prosecution is still interested in pursuing the case. But for now,
Your name and your client.
okay, my name is Thomas Ojo. Thomas Ojo, and representing Orji Kalu, Senator Orji Kalu. Thank you.
Okay. Already,
Oluwaleke Atolago.
Cancel
To the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes.
So the court was just asked that the trial be conducted. What you take about
Well, it is the Supreme Court. There is nothing we can say. The Supreme Court is final. Whatever the decision of the Supreme Court is, everyone has to abide by it. The court has said that Section 396, Sub 7 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act is unconstitutional. Well, we have no option than to abide by the decision of the Supreme Court,
So are you
which is
still
the apex court. Am I?
Since you are in pursuing the case.
How soon are you ready to go back on the trial?
Well, we have to go back and sit down and review. Then we'll take the decision. Thank you.
Now